is going on, my friends? Glad to see you guys out here. Welcome to another adventure. We are in the Magdalena Mountains, close to Magdalena, New Mexico, Socorro, New Mexico, around that area. And it is just beautiful country out here. Amazing, fantastic views, as you can see from what is behind me. Now, the goal for today is going to be hiking along this ridge right here and eventually making our way to that peak right over there. That is North Baldy Peak right there. Now, I had the pleasure of hiking to that peak last year, and it was awesome. It was an awesome, amazing hike. If you want to check out that video, click to see that one. It's in its entirety. But yeah, we're gonna do North Baldy Peak and hike it from South Baldy to North Baldy, and it's fantastic. You know, can't wait. Supposed to be really good weather out here today, partly cloudy skies, and hopefully no thunderstorms, but this is mountain peak weather, so who knows? We might get surprised today, but it is awesome to be out here. Looking forward to what we come across and how this is gonna go. Just wanted to go ahead and point out these amazing views. You know, I love hiking mountain ridge trails like this because everywhere you look is just fantastic. You know, and as you can see behind us, this is just amazing right here. You know, just these views are just stunning, really stunning. As you can see off in the distance right there, that mountain peak right over there, where there's some sun on the bottom slope right there, that is Timber Peak. We actually climbed up there last July for the 4th of July. So if you want to see that video, click on here and it'll show you that entire trip. But that was amazing. That was awesome. It was also a little difficult because I wasn't feeling good that day, but it was well worth it. These views are just fantastic. You know, these mountains are a hidden gem for the people who live in the surrounding area. The people in Socorro, people in the Magdalenas, I'm sure they know all about it, you know. Definitely something I have discovered so far. It's been nice and quiet, very relaxing. The clouds are covering the sun, offering a good amount of cloud coverage in order for us to be able to just stay cool out here, you know. So what do you think, love? What do you think of these mountains so far? This trail, what do you think?
I think it's beautiful. It had some moss on it earlier, which reminded me of a trail in Washington or the Williams Lake Trail. So that was really fun to see. It's got a lot of coverage with trees as well as the clouds. That was another hummingbird that flew by, so that was cool.
Awesome. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Okay, so we have taken a short break here, about 10-15 minutes, you know, just to re-energize, get some water, eat some snacks, get us ready for the last push. We are about halfway there. Yeah, so really nice area right here. This is the intersection that you could take for the hop Canyon Trail, number 25, goes down this way, right over here. And this is the direction that I took the last time I was out here to do the North Baldy Trail loop. Went down this way, loops around, comes back down that way to take the parking lot area. Just really, really cool surroundings. There's Kristen right there, dogs. Really, really beautiful area, relaxing, green meadow, nice lush area. In the North Baldy video, I also pointed this out, that there's a shelter right over this way. So if you guys can actually check this out, this is a shelter that is in this area, which is pretty cool, you know, pretty cool stuff. You could easily fit a small tent in there, one-person tent, or even just a sleeping bag. Have a tarp covering right here, protect you from the elements, but really nice, snug and cozy right here. You know, got your bonfire pit going right here. There's evidence that there was somebody that stayed here recently. You know, I've been hiking trails for a good 10 years or so. I have found all kinds of different shelters like this in different mountains, different wilderness areas. So whoever put this up definitely had a lot of time on their hands. Well, when you're backpacking deep in the wilderness area, you have a lot of time on your hands. What else are you gonna do? You know, so build yourself one of these shelters. Okay, so this is the path that we're supposed to take. It goes down this way, and we're gonna start heading out to North Baldy Peak. And that area I already know, and it's a nice, beautiful area, you know, really, really cool area. So yeah, looking forward to it. It's gonna be awesome. Gonna be fun. But now that we've gotten our break time in, it's time to pack up and start heading out. Come on, let's go.
Hi.
All right, this is our progress so far. We're getting really, really close to reaching North Baldy Peak. And if you could see right over this way, that peak right there, that is North Baldy Peak. You can see a trail right there that leads actually to the top. It's kind of interesting, you know, because there's no official trail that leads to the top, but you could climb it without the trail anyway, so that's pretty interesting. Check out these views. These views are just spectacular, just amazing, amazing stuff right here. So, I mean, look at this peak right here. It's like a plateau mountain peak thing. Just a really cool, different colors that is offered right here. Very, very cool. This part right here, we're gonna continue to go down this path. It's gonna continue to take us down, and then eventually we have to make our way back up until we can actually go to the peak there. And yeah, can't wait to get to the peak of North Baldy up there. All right, let's go. Okay, so here's the status of the situation. So we did get to North Baldy Peak. It is right up there. We're thinking that it's going to take us a little bit longer to actually get around and then start making our way up to the peak itself, probably another hour. And time is not on our side right now. So we're thinking, trying to calculate how long it's going to take us to get back, you know, and sunsets at 7:30 today. And we definitely don't want to be out here after that because we did not bring any flashlights or headlamps. So we're thinking about safety, and we're going to do a tactical retreat. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Safety's first when it comes down to it, you know. But check out all these views. It's just awesome. Fantastic, fantastic journey it has been today, you know. Just amazing set of views out here. So anyway, our bellies are full. We have eaten lunch. We are full of energy. That is the situation. So we're gonna head out, start heading back, and it's been an awesome journey, you know. Kristen, what do you think?
I really enjoyed the hike. It's been beautiful the whole way, so there's always something to look at. It's also been up and down the whole way, so it's been quite the variety of different things.
Yeah, the climb, I think it's about 100 feet, 200 feet climb that got us to this point. There's an incline there for sure. It was steep, you know. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna start heading back, and it's been awesome. And here we go. What is going on, my friends? How's it going? Okay, so we have reached the end of the hike. We have accomplished our goal, and it was awesome. It was a good trail, very well marked. You know, there were very few sections where it seemed like it was a little overgrown, but for the most part, you could see where the trail is. Still would recommend download a map. You know, it's a very hilly trail. So as you're starting off here, you go down. From then on, it's hilly, you know, on mountain peaks. You're going up, you're going down, you're going up, you're going down, you're going up, you're going down. But it was great though. And then we were met with some dark cloud coverage and some thunder. We didn't see any lightning. A little bit of light rain is also what we experienced. You know, a little more on the difficult side. So just be aware of that. Kristen, what do you think? What are your thoughts?
I agree with that. I think it was difficult, and I think some of the loose rocks on the trail contributed to it being difficult. Yeah. Also, we stopped for a break on a hill, and we had ants crawling on us, so I think we should call it Ant Hill.
Ant Hill, like these big black ants.
Yeah.
You know, we had to be extra careful in that.
It seems not to be named right now, but I don't know.
Yeah. But that's what we're dubbing it, you know, Ant Hill, Black Killer Ant Hill. But anyway, the dogs are tired. They're already resting over here. They're about to go to sleep, but we need to get back. And yeah, it was great. It was great being out here. Fantastic, lovely, beautiful mountains. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the content, please like, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, and comment at the bottom. You know, you guys ever been to the Magdalenas before? Do you plan on going? Any questions? We're here to answer your questions if you do have them. But anyway, remember to go into the great outdoors and be epic.